What up, Greater Long Beach? Welcome back to GazetteSports.com and the Press Telegram. It's Mike, and this football preview video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company, the perfect place to cater your next team event. We're going to take a quick look at the Suburban League, the Burbs' upcoming season. Obviously, where we last left the Suburban League champion La Mirada Matadors, they were making history, making memories, and taking home a whole lot of hardware. It was special stuff for Mike Machete and his group. But, as Machete so eloquently put it, last year doesn't mean bleep. That's because it's 2016. La Mirada's graduated a lot of talent off of last year's CIF Southern Section champion and CIF State champion team. But they do still have tons of talent back. Guys like Elijah Hicks, Tristan Meyer, and obviously some big hogs up front. Kobe Toa got a lot of movement up front for them last year. So they've got plenty of guys back to make 2016 special. They're ranked number 1 in their division, and they also already beat Olu. As far as the league forecast, well, they went 6-0 and outscored opponents 371-14 last year, so we're expecting another big season for La Mirada. However, if anyone in the Suburban League is going to give them a run for the money, it may be the Mayfair Monsoons. They're ranked in CIF this year. They're also coming off their first winning season since 2011. Their head coach, Derek Bedell, they will have to replace Isaiah Jackson, who only had 5,500 yards and 56 touchdowns over the last 4 years, which is pretty good. Quarterback situation this year, a little fluid. Steven Lopez is the guy right now. Brandon Coleman, a Los Al transfer, is going to have to wait through the sit-out period, but he could be the guy once he becomes eligible. A couple of quality passers in Lopez and Coleman for the Monsoons. Obviously, you're going to need more than just quarterbacks. They've got plenty of talented receivers outside, but also running backs. Bedell thinks running backs may be the strength of this team this year. Guys like Andrew Martinez, Aubrey Sumlin, Travion Anderson, and Chris Amadora, those guys combined for over 1,200 yards on the ground last year. Pretty much the only returning production with the graduation of Jackson. So obviously Bedell's happy to have a little bit of a security blanket coming out of the backfield. Take a whip around the standings. We've got Norwalk, where Otis Harrison's team is going to be led by another Penny brother, Brian Penny. They've got a lot of youth from last season back this year as juniors and looking to make a mark. And of course, you got to say your ABCs with Artesia, Bellflower, and Cerritos. Artesia will be led by Jordan Benoit. They're 1-0 on the season thanks to a big game from Benoit. Head coach Joe Beach pretty fired up about them. Bellflower has got Merrill Jasper. Buccaneers lost their season opener to Cabrillo 19-0, but are hoping to get things moving in the right direction as they cruise towards league season. And then for Cerritos, the Dons no longer running the double wing, now going to have Colby Nielsen at quarterback, a guy they believe can oversee that transition from the double wing to a spread offense. They're pretty high on him. Of course, we've also got Glenn. They're hoping to make some noise with David Sanchez and Keith Shanklin for head coach Vince Lobendon. And that is our quick and dirty preview of the 2016 Suburban League football season. Getting ready to kick things off. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors, including Papa Lucci's, a great place to eat down on 2nd Street. Plenty of football coverage, especially those La Mirada Matadors as they try to defend their state championship, will be coming up this season. You want to see it all, you're already in the right place.